What's going on, guys? I'm the Great Mighty Pooh, and I'm here to throw my poo on these noobs. Man, if you've not been watching the news today, I haven't seen this significant of a wreck since Kobe. I remember exactly where I was. I was in Target shopping, saw something on my phone about Kobe, and I was like, this has got to be absolutely fake. And then more news just kept rolling in, the helicopter crash with Kobe, and now we have Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was in a single car accident. I've been trying to watch some of the live news today, this afternoon, but I was working. So Tiger was involved in a wreck, very, very terrible looking wreck. The car is destroyed. The front end is like all smashed in, and it's rolled over. So the report is, it doesn't look like there's any alcohol involved, but not sure about anything else outside of that. Man, that was a lucky Simtex kill. So, I was very upset. This kind of hit home, just like with Kobe. In 1999, when Tiger hit the scene, I was 10 years old, and he just blew up from there all the way until, I was a young adult. He absolutely made golf worth watching. You have to put some spec on his name. Without Tiger, there's a lot of people who have not been watching golf for the last 20 years or so, for sure. He's essentially the Michael Jordan of the PGA, the Professional Golf Association. Like, he made it relevant in a time before there was internet, which was very, very hard to do. I mean, his documentary, I just watched it like a week ago, and it went into most of his personal stuff. It went over a little bit of his championships and how great he was, but most of it was like his childhood, his parents, his ex-girlfriend, his ex-wife, his family, his mistakes. It kind of didn't build him up. It kind of like showed the tragedy of Tiger. And now today I see this news and it feels like another tragedy. Like, from what I've read, he's going to have surgery on his legs. I don't know exactly what happened to his legs. Hopefully it's like some minor breaks, contusions. Like, I don't know. Not enough information is out yet, but to get this news at this time, not ideal. If you don't know, he won I believe the Masters about 2 years ago. It felt like he was going to be back, like the old Tiger, and win championships, over the weekend. But, with his age, with this car wreck, like, what is going to be the future for Tiger? Is he going to be ever, win a major championship again? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have those answers. I'm interested to find out how badly he's hurt. I hope he's okay. And it just really hits home just like it did with Kobe. It doesn't feel real. And it's just another sad thing that's happened to him. And I pray for him. I hope he bounces back. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched the news, that is what's going on today. Like, literally just now today. Outside of that, I wanted to get into... I saw a video from Drift0rs. He recently just did a video, looks like yesterday, on the Cold War weapon tier list. So I want to run through that as of today, Season 1. This isn't taken into account Season 2 since it hasn't dropped yet. He has S+, S, A, B, C, D, F tiers for all the weapons. So starting off in the S+ list, he has the AK-74U, which I'm using in this gameplay right here. I get close to almost 40 kills. I have added the, I believe it was the extra damage attachment for the barrel, and ever since I've done that, I mean, this thing is an absolute beast. It's great for up close. You can hip fire. It doesn't have a ton of recoil for mid to long range engagements. So it's very versatile, lots of damage, and relatively low recoil. So this probably is the best gun in the game right now today. Don't know how I got that kill right there. That was luck. The other guns that he has in the S+ tier are the M16. I just tried using the M16 and the AUG yesterday. The M16 is hands down better than the AUG. The AUG, probably at the beginning of this COD life cycle, was probably a little bit better. But just with the lower recoil and the rate of fire of the M16, it makes it much more usable for a lot of different situations and just as good at long range. Although I think the AUG's damage doesn't fall off as hard at long range. You can get a lot more bursts and one bursts with the M16 for close to mid range. So it's just easier to use. The last gun he has in S plus tier is the MAC-10. I don't know if I agree with this one. Yes, if you're up close, the MAC-10's rate of fire will absolutely freaking shred you. But the recoil and the clip size are just kind of rough. I mean, you can kit it out to where it's decent, but with the recoil, I mean, it's only for close range, pretty much. So I probably put in the S or A tier. I tried using it. I couldn't get great gameplays with it. So I don't know if I agree with that one, but all the other guns I pretty much agree with that he has. The S tier list, he has the AK-47. I love that gun. The iron sight is just okay. He also has the Krig. I tried using the Krig yesterday. The aim down sight time is money. It's very quick, snappy. There's low recoil. He also has the MP5. I have tons of MP5 gameplays upload, and I play with that gun a lot as well. I like to put on the silencer and run around with that gun. He has the pistol, the M1911s. I haven't really used those that much. And then he has one of the LMGs, which I don't really touch the LMGs. And then for the A tier, he has the AUG, the Spaz 12 shotgun. It looks like the Gorza, and he has, I think that is the Pellington sniper rifle. But yeah, I mean, these guns are solid. The Spaz 12 is very reliable. You can spam it. The AUG is still pretty good. It's just the rate of fire and recoil could be better. And then he has, what is that gun called? It looks like the Commando. That gun has low recoil, but it's not stellar in any other category. The rate of fire is low, the damage is kind of low. The iron sights are decent. I don't really use that gun that much. But I'm interested to know, like, what gun do you think is the best gun in the game? I mean, I can easily get gameplays with the 74U, the AK-47. I'll probably do M16 depending on the map. I could go back to the what is it, the Groza? I haven't really used that in a while. But I was interested to see he has the KSP in the D list. I've used it before. It's a SMG 3-round burst if you've never used it. I don't know if I've ever seen more than maybe 4 or 5 people total since I've been playing Cold War use that gun against me. But I like 3-round bursts. It's a very usable gun, but I don't know if it's that bad to put it in the D list. He also has the Pythons in the D list, which if you've ever used them akimbo, they will absolutely smack. Yes, you need to use them akimbo and you may miss, but it's a 1 to 2 kill shot every time. So I don't know if I agree with that. He's got the right guns at the top. You know, I may move around the guns in the middle a little bit, which is going to be off preference, but the F tier list, he has RPD and the FFAR. The FFAR is without a doubt one of the worst guns. If you've used it before, in this game at least, the rate of fire is high, but everything else with the gun is terrible. It's not great at mid to long range. The recoil is absolutely terrible. The clip is pretty small, from what I recall. It's just not very usable in this game. You could try to kit it to improve the weaknesses, but you could just use like a Krig. It works great in any situation, or one of the high-level SMGs. So, you know, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on his list. It is very accurate for the most part. He even included some of the RPGs, the China Lake he also has as the F tier. I've rarely seen anyone use that. It's more so for trolling. Interesting enough, he does have the Street Sweeper as a C tier weapon, which to me, I don't know, I'd probably put it in A or B category. I think with the recoil, yes, it's very, very slow, but the rate of fire, the hip fire accuracy, you know, how fast you're able to move, and then if you can get the attachments, that gun will absolutely shred. You know, I don't care how long it takes to reload. If you're shooting at someone, this thing will kill people, which I'm using it right here. You know, I go on a nice little kill streak here at the end. I was really, really upset with my teammates as I pick up the harp right there. I want to win, and I don't care if I have to use the good guns to do it. This one's a very hard-fought match, but luckily I went on a 6 kill streak here at the end to clutch it for my team. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about Tiger and the top tier guns, and peace out.